Yeah, thanks guys, and welcome to the Under-19 segment this week. This week it is from the Milbury Cafe in Rosebud, and we're lucky enough to be joined by a couple of the Rosebud stars and the Under-19 coach from Rosebud, Matt Baker. So welcome to Matt, and we've also got Josh Harris, who is an up-and-coming star of the competition, playing seniors at Rosebud, but he's an under-19 kid. So welcome guys, thanks for coming down, and we look forward to having a chat to you tonight. So I guess the first couple of questions would be for you, Matt, being the under-19 coach. Been a pretty tough gig for you as your first year as a coach this year, mate. I know it has been. But what's some of the things that you've learned over the journey so far as a coach?
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Look, it has been a tough year. We've struggled with numbers, struggled with players at times. It's been a pretty big learning experience. So we've always had lots of numbers at Rosebud. We've always had plenty of guys that can play good footy. This year, it's been a push to try to get guys on the track, but more so, it's been pretty awesome to see the endeavour and the work rate of some of the guys that are still playing with us and still working pretty hard to make it on the track every week and get a team out there.
Now you've got quite a few kids up at the Stingrays, and you've got a couple of under-19 kids that have made senior debuts in the seniors this year. Can you tell us a little bit about the challenges of dealing with Stingrays players coming back with you guys, and also promoting under-19 kids into the seniors? How do you go about that?
Yeah, look, it's been a challenge for our team, but it's so good. Like I've always said from the get-go, we want our players playing at the highest that they can. It's great. We've got 6 under-19 players playing in the Stingrays. We've got Josh next to me playing every game in the seniors, and we've got young Aaron Colombo playing his first few games in the seniors as well. And it's just been great to watch. Not only that, we've got a lot of our guys either backing up, doing double games, or when we haven't got a game from our buys against Sereno, we'll have 3 or 4 going through the development squad as well. So, look, it's great opportunities for these guys to get in there and have a crack and learn a lot. But at the same time, the challenges come. We've got low numbers because of it. But like I said right at the start, it's such a good place for us to be as a club and as a whole, for our competition to have these young guys coming through.
Now, Joshy, you're an under-19 kid, but you're playing in the seniors at the moment, doing a really good job, and obviously played in the interleague team this year as well. And from that, you've been selected in the under-19 Victorian country team. So well done on making it that far, mate. That game's on Sunday at Ballarat. Tell us a little bit about your expectations of the game on Sunday and how excited are you?
Yeah, just to be picked was a huge achievement for me. I know I like to play at the highest level of football I can when I can. So coming through Interleague and doing well in that, and then again getting chosen to play with some of the best kids in the state, it's just an awesome feeling. And yeah, I'm wrapped.
Now you've played on some pretty decent players this year in the seniors, and credit to your coach Adrian McBean in throwing you into the deep end onto some big players. Can you tell us about some of the players that you've played on this year and how you went against them?
Yeah, I think my first big matchup come when we first played Bomb Beach against Trent Dennis Lane. I didn't play on him from the get-go, but I think he ended up kicking 3 in the first quarter, and then Adrian got me to play on him for the rest of the game, and I held him to I think another 4 throughout the rest of the game. And then ever since that, I've been pretty much getting the matchup on each key forward. I know I played on Aaron Edwards against Pines a couple of weeks later, and that was just awesome. Like, I thrive off playing on key players like that, and it's just a massive learning curve as well to be able to play on players of such a high calibre. And Polky last week, I know everyone that I've played with at Rosebud has said he's an awesome player, and credit to him, he is. And unfortunately, kept him goalless until the last 5 seconds of the game last week, and he got a sneaky handball and slotted it through, and as it went over, the siren went. So that was pretty awesome feeling just to keep him to the 1 goal. But yeah, it's been awesome to play on such good players throughout the league.
I know Polks does watch the show, so well done on stitching him up on the weekend, and that was really good effort. Now, with the senior team that you're playing in, being a young kid, have any of the senior players taken you under their wing and looked after you this year?
Yeah, look, I think everyone has pretty much. Like, I know from the first training session I was there, everyone made me feel so comfortable, through the president in Lockie and the coach Adrian and our defensive coach Rick. Everyone at the club has just made me feel so welcome, and as a first year player, it's such an awesome feeling when you go to a new club and everyone there is just so welcoming and awesome. I think Sean Downey from the first training session, he really helped me out and got me introduced to like all the new blokes and all that. And then through the back line, I know Seb, Krumich, and who else? I think there was Brenton Davidge. All of them boys have just been giving me advice each week on what I can do to improve and help out the team even further. And yeah.
Is there any teams that you play against, and any players that have sort of stood out in the under-19 competition so far? Yeah,
Josh. Look, it's hard to individualise a couple of key players, but team-wise, we played Bomb Beach pretty early on in the year, and we just got knocked off by them, and we came and played them a couple of weeks ago, and they were a team that I was just so impressed with on how well they had developed as a team, and it was really good to watch. Really good to watch from a perspective of how well their team was gelling. Another one which was a great effort, and we've as a club we've really appreciated this, is when the time was a bit tough there with a few low numbers, we had a couple of young guys from Frankston YCW come across and play with us, and they actually ended up being some of our best players. They just worked so hard, even though they were playing against their own team. So as a team and as a whole, that club was awesome to see there. And look, we've seen some really good pockets of play from other teams, but yeah, those two teams have been pretty impressive to watch in the last few weeks.
So obviously we've got 5 or 6 games left in the season so far. What are your goals and expectations from your under-19 group for the rest of the season?
Look, our one goal, we'd love to get another win. We had one win. I'd love to get another one for them. It seems like such a little ask, but it's a big task when you've only got probably 12 or 13 dedicated seriously under-19s that are eligible to play with us, that are not including the Stingrays and the guys that are playing seniors. And the other one is, as an expectation, we would like to see a couple of those other guys, get up and potentially get close to playing senior footy. If not, we just expect them to improve the whole time. We've got a pretty good core group of guys in our team that really drive each other along, and there's an expectation that we'll continue to do that throughout the end of the year.
I just want to wish you the best of luck for the rest of the year, Matty. Doing a great job down there. I know that firsthand. And Joshy, on Sunday, really, really the best of luck, mate. I'll obviously be there to watch you and support you and help you as much as I can. But I know you'll get the job done, and all the best for your game against the VAFA on Sunday.